driving the 2012 Mini Cooper S Coupe today. This is a new body style from Mini for the 2012 model year. It is a two-seater only, which is a pretty big difference for Mini. We've got kind of some weird styling going on here, to be honest. We're not real fans of this kind of inelegant B-C-pillar treatment. We'd rather just had a nice floating roof and kind of a more traditional rear glass back here, but it's certainly distinctive. And Mini, likes to play with the paint options, so it looks okay. It's just not the most elegant thing in the world. But the rest of the Mini Cooper S goodness is there. Same 1.6 liter turbo 4-cylinder that you're going to get in other Mini Cooper S's. This unfortunately has the $1,250 optional 6-speed automatic. We'd rather have fun with manual in our Minis, but the automatic is not too bad. It's a little rough here and there, but for the most part, it snaps off quick shifts. So we'll give it some credit for that. Now, on the downside, this is a small wheelbase car. It is stiffly sprung, maybe even more so because it has an optional sport package on top of things. It really rides rough. I mean, broken pavement around here, it really hits home. The only thing that's knocking that edge off on frost heaves and whatnot is pretty comfortable seats. We'll give them that. But the suspension is very stiff and you feel everything. It's got a lift back here. This is a decent sized cargo area, but really the way the roof line comes down, you're not going to get anything too tall in here. Although they have built in a pass-through if you needed to put longer objects through. But nobody's buying a Mini Cooper for the cargo capacity. The interior does have some weird ergonomic issues that Minis have always had, and they seem even worse in this case. We've got a very confounding Nav System, and that whole center stack thing is controlled by a little joystick on the center console. And we're talking original iDrive levels of confusing here. This is a really inelegant system to navigate. They might as well just try to knock off BMW's iDrive system, because it's at least evolved to be a usable system. High style all around though. We do like that. You're not going to get bored with this interior. It looks very fresh, and for a $25,000 car, you just can't beat the style. Unfortunately, BMW has transferred over their options philosophy to Mini here, which means you pay extra for everything. This has a number of options on it, pushes the price of this to about $33,500, but you're still not even getting auto climate control. You don't get power seats. There's a number of things here that other cars costing far less would offer, and Mini makes you pay extra for everything, and it's really annoying. But, if you want the power, you've got it. If you like the style, you've got it. Unfortunately, it's just not a vehicle that we can get on board with. If you want to talk performance, for $33,000, you ought to be buying a Mustang GT with a 5-liter V8. You're going to whip this all day long. If you want handling, yes, it's good for a front-wheel drive car, especially so, but you ought to be driving a Miata, or maybe even one of the new Toyota, or Scion in our case, Scion FRS. We've heard they're going to be very good. Rear-wheel drive, there's only so much you can do with front-wheel drive. So it's got its limitations, and you've got to be a die-hard Mini fan. I mean, we're talking like tattooed on your forearm Mini fan to really buy this. Otherwise, I don't see the point.